Hi guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. So I just wanted to talk about something different, something that I wish that people would have said to me when I was going through times like this. So today's video is about how to get over a breakup. And breakups are tough, they're hard, and depending on how long you've been with the person, you know, the length may vary. And I don't believe in the whole, like, some people say, oh, if you were with them for 6 months, it's going to take you a year. Or if you were with them a year, it's going to take you 2 years. Like, I don't think so. Everybody is different. It depends on how emotionally invested you were in the relationship and, yeah, the length of time. But everybody's different. So I thought I would share some tips that have helped me when I was going through a breakup before. So number one, is stay busy. And by stay busy, you know, it's not only keeping yourself occupied like with work, but also with your hobbies. If you like to sew. If you've been holding off reading a book, then read. That's something that I've done. I started going to the gym, and I started hanging out with my friends more because I just had this unhealthy habit of consuming myself with my significant other at the time. But I started to hang out with my friends, and we started to go for drives, go to the movies, get coffee, socialize, and just be in good company. And yeah, that really helps. And number two, I would say, is to write. I've always been a big fan of writing and like journaling and such like that. So that's what I did. It's helped me cope with other things in the past before. So I would definitely mention to get a journal and start writing your feelings, start writing your emotions, start writing how you're feeling today, what you did today. You know, every little bit helps. And even if you're not a writer, you could always draw, paint, anything that you're doing physically. You're taking out like some form of expression in a creative way, and that way you're not keeping it bottled up inside and you're gonna have this like meltdown like a crazy person, like, oh my gosh, you know, like throwing books all over the place. Like, no, you don't want that. You want to maintain your cool. So I'd say just journal or draw, something along those lines. Number three, I would say, is to talk. And, you know, talk about it with your friends, your family. Write a letter, but don't send it. Again, it goes with the same thing of not keeping your feelings all bottled up inside and just letting it out. And number four is cry. Some people aren't really big into emotions, and they think that crying is a sign of weakness, and I disagree 100%. I think that's far from the truth. I've definitely shed a lot of tears, and I know that it's not because I'm weak or because you necessarily miss that person. It's because, you know, you were emotionally invested, so, and that person isn't there. Regardless of how your relationship ended, there's hurt. There's always going to be hurt, and hurt makes you feel sad. And when we're sad, we cry. So let it out. It's fine if you want to go scream into a pillow, or if you want to go lock yourself in the bathroom and cry, or if you just have an outburst where you just cry. It's fine. You're human. We're all human here. We have hearts, and we get our hearts broken, and just cry. Let it out. Number five would be to cut that person out from your life. And I mean, block them on Facebook or Instagram, Snapchat. If that helps you, block them. Like, if you don't have the willpower to just say, okay, I'm not going to talk to that person anymore, then that's good. That's awesome. But like, for me personally, I know I had to block that person, those people, and it helps, because that way, you know, you're not gonna see them in your suggested friends area, or you're not gonna see them like the old messages that you guys have Snapchatted each other before. So just block them or remove them as a friend. Delete them from your phone. You don't need them. All that it's going to do is create the whole situation harder for you to move on and let go, because that's what you want. You want to move on and you want to let go of that, because you need to be free. We need to spread our wings so we can fly, because we're birds like that. Number 6 is, and I guess this should have been like number 1, but number 6 is accept it, and accept what it is, accept the present, accept the past, and move on. Just look forward to moving on and don't look back. You know, the past is the past for a reason, and the future it's so much brighter to look forward to. So you're only going to hurt yourself if you dwell on things in the past, and you're going to hold yourself back from your full potential of what you're capable of, blah, blah, blah. What you're capable of and who you're capable of becoming. So those are my 6 tips for moving on and getting over a breakup. And like I said, you know, everybody is different. There's no set timeline. It's just about staying positive and looking forward. So I hope that this helps. I hope that this video helps you, and just know that regardless, at the end of the day, you're a strong human being, and we're only human. We get hurt, and this is not going to last forever. So yeah, thanks. Bye.